Because once a relationship is over, you're going to realize that, man, that's like a big weight off my shoulders. I don't have to deal with her emotions. I don't have to deal with her mood swings. I don't have to deal with the in-laws. I don't have to deal with her bad attitude. I can focus on myself and make me happy.
This is how I tried to rescue my cheating girlfriend from Colombia's most dangerous neighborhood. I was surrounded by drugs and gangs with nothing but my iPhone. My only possible hope of finding Amber was to show her picture to random people and pray they told me where she was before I bumped into the wrong person. This is what happened.
He could shoot you from the window. If that guy starts to get out of the car, fuck his ass up. Did you hear me? Fuck him up. That's it, bro.
After receiving videos of her hooking up with another guy, we made the trip to Colombia to confront her. But once we got there, things weren't that easy. She wasn't at her family's house at all. We found out she was held up with some guy in one of the most dangerous barrios in the city. Super sketch. Only one way to go from here. We said goodbye to the villa and called a taxi to take us there. And then we got a flat tire, but no worries. We caught a bus and made it to the favela. Now we just have to find Amber and figure this all out. To be honest, after risking my life to save my girlfriend from one of the most dangerous cities on the planet, right after she cheated on me, I still wouldn't have agreed with you, Jessica. Because I loved her. But then this happened.
I was never in love with you. Like, what don't you understand? Like, I was using you the entire time. I don't know what you thought this was.
She said, I was never in love with you. I was just using you the whole time. That is gut-wrenching, guys. That is hard to listen to because that sums up the vast majority of relationships between men and women. Women come to the table with basically nothing at their bodies, and men are tasked to keep the relationship going. Court, date, ask the woman out, pay the bill, do all these different things, earn her, and a woman just does nothing. So what happens is men start to invest, and the more you invest, the more you become obsessed. You give to her, you buy her this, you buy her that, you pay the bills, you do all these different things. You really invest in her, not just financially, not just physically, but emotionally, and it becomes taxing. So you put your mind into that woman, you're all, you give everything, and then boom, she can easily leave you. You know why? Because she's not bringing anything. Whatever she came with, her body and that little hole, she's got to leave with that same thing. She's got to go to the next guy and the next situation. And how are you going to recoup all the money you've given her, all the time you spent on her, all the emotions and everything that you invest in her? This is why it's so tough when men get cheated on and we get done dirty, because we're like, man, I gave you everything. I did all that I could. I listened to you. I was good with the in-laws. I bought you a dog. I bought you a goldfish. I pay your bills. I bought you a car. I did all these different things. And when a woman says, I gave you everything, what she basically means is, I gave you my body and I wanted something in return, but I didn't get everything that I desired and wanted, so it's over with. This is why it's so easy for women to cut the cord and cut bait or cheat or leave you, because they're not going to bring much to the table. Let's be honest. Men bring overwhelming majority of everything. Now, I'll say this. There are some women who do pay their share, who do pick up the tab here and there, or who might buy you a scarf or some shoes, or buy you, a hammer or a drill, something like that, something that you can use to keep the shed up, right? But when it comes to, you getting stuff from women, a lot of men don't expect those things. We're just like, I'm just happy to have a woman. I'm just happy to have her here, and that's it. Men are tasked to, wine and dine and show her that I love you, I'm ready to contribute, I do all these different things. And that's why it's so tough and it's so heartbreaking for men to experience a woman cheating or the love of their life, quote unquote, getting smashed by another man. Now, some of you guys probably wondering, how do you get 2,700 miles for the title? Well, he lives in Chicago, he's in the Marines, and I live in Chicago. Right? And going down to Colombia is about 2,708 miles approximately. So that's how I got that. And the fact that he flew down there and raced down there to try to find her and then everything like that. Here's the thing, guys. A lot of you got to say, yeah, he's a simp. He's a loser, man. You a fool. You passed up all those women to go try to find that one woman, that one girlfriend. A lot of guys, you don't understand what their mindset is. Like I said, they're going to invest so much that they're like, man, I can't let this go. So if she's getting smashed, a lot of guys think that their woman is their property, even though she's not. Remember the quote, she's not yours, it's just your turn. So what'll happen is they're like, man, this woman is mine. I can't get this woman up. Everything that I work for, no. And they will go to the ends of the earth, literally. They will go to Colombia. They will go to Australia. They will go to Russia. They will go to China. They will go to Japan. They will go anywhere to save that relationship, to save that marriage, even if she's in the wrong. Even if she gets caught cheating or she's getting caught getting ran through by some dude or however many dudes, a lot of men, they don't think, rationally when it comes to their women. They just think, okay, I got to protect, I have to save, I have to do everything I got to do. I got to do this, I got to do that. Because if I don't, I'm going to miss out on that perfect woman, the woman for me, my soulmate. And there is no soulmate. There's no soulmate. There's none of that. It's just a woman that you thought was the one and she wasn't. There is no one. There's a lot of different women who are going to give you some exciting time, some great sex, some good companionship, some good top. There are going to be a lot of women who are going to be able to do those different things. This is why, guys, you should never get bent out of place. You should never get frustrated and hurt and travel all these different places and go across town to try to make your marriage or relationship work. She should be going above and beyond to make the relationship work. Because if she doesn't, what does that mean? That means she doesn't really care. And here's the thing, it's going to be hard to replace you as a man. It's easy to replace another woman. I want you to really think about this, guys. If the relationship or marriage ends, what did that woman do for you that another woman can't? Like that. Give you some sex, give you some companionship, and your woman, if you really think about it, she probably didn't do much. She's probably not doing much for you right now. Just, send you a few texts, coming over, give you some sex, and maybe rub your shoulder. Y'all go out, eat a little snack, have a few laughs. You can replace that, okay? Now, a woman, she can't necessarily replace a man who's going to really care about her. Past the bedroom, that's the key. A man who's going to protect and provide and willing to do all these different things for her, listen to her problems. There's not going to be a lot of dudes who are willing to do that. So these women are going to miss out. Believe me, guys. If you've probably been cheated, or a woman just said, you know what, I don't want to do it anymore and left you, she's going to be coming back, knocking on your door. Or karma's going to do its work, and she's going to get out there and deal with one guy. It's not going to work out. Do it another guy, another guy, another guy, another guy. Because if you really think about it, if a woman or a man had a good situation going on with another person, and they just sabotage it, whether they cheated or they left the person or they say, it ain't going to work out. They get out into the world and karma's going to do its job because every woman thinks that the grass is greener on the other side. They can find a better guy, a guy with a bigger pipe, a guy who's going to lay it down in the bedroom, a guy who has more money. Then when they get out there, rubber meets the road, and they're going to be like, man, this is not all fun. Men don't mind smashing a female. We don't mind hooking up with a girl, let's be honest. But when it comes to investing our time, energy, money, and all these different things into that woman, into that particular situation, that's how you know a man truly cares about you. Most dudes, they don't mind just say, you know what, let's hook up and see you later. I don't got to deal with you. But if a woman truly finds a man who really cares about her, who really wants to be with her, she needs to latch on to that guy because there's not a lot of guys out here like that. It's savages born every single hour of the day, every single minute, because some woman is using them, abusing them, taking advantage of the situation, using them for foodie calls, friends on all these different things that these women use men for. So you women that might be watching, listen, if you have a good man, you better treat him really, really good, because there's not a lot of dudes out here who gonna want to treat you good and take care of you and love you for you. A lot of dudes just want to smash and get it over with and get to say, all right, that's it, it's over with. So, ladies, all you out there who think that cheating on a man or you think that I can just replace him and it's on to the next, I can find another guy, you're not going to be able to, because there's a lot of cold-hearted dudes out here. There's a lot of dudes who've gotten done dirty who are saying, okay, you know what? Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn to me to pay back what another woman has done to me or these other women. So, guys, if you haven't cheated on, or you caught a woman text another guy, do whatever, just remain calm, please. I've been there. Remain stoic and say, you know what? Hey, this situation, this relationship, this marriage, it's ran its course. So let me move on to a greener pasture. Let me move on to something, better. It doesn't have to be another woman. It could just be you really focusing and honing in on your skills, right? Having tunnel vision and doing things that's going to make you happy. Because once a relationship is over, you're going to realize that, man, that's like a big weight off my shoulders. I don't have to deal with her emotions. I don't have to deal with her mood swings. I don't have to deal with the in-laws. I don't have to deal with her bad attitude. I can focus on myself and make me happy. And when a man does that, man, listen, the world is his oyster. He's like, man, I didn't realize, you know, that all this stuff that I was missing out on. I can deal with my friends. I can do this. I can, if I want to casually date and hook up with a girl, great. Because the relationships and marriages, they can be very, very, very taxing, right? You're not only dealing with your life, but you have to. It's like another job. You got to take on another burden, another bill, another mouth to feed. Practically, they're like overgrown children. So, guys, enjoy your freedom. Enjoy being a single man. Enjoy your bachelorhood. Because once you get in a relationship, you'll start to see that, man, this is not all that cracked up to be. It's not all that fun. I mean, I prefer to be single, right? And a lot of guys don't realize this until after the situation has died down, after she has left. And then you're going to rejoice. You're going to be happy because you'll say, man, all I was giving to her, I could have been giving it to myself. I could have been doing this. I could have been doing that. And that's when a man sees his real potential. He sees the light pops on. He's like, okay, man, now I can do whatever I want to do. I could become the man that I really, really want to be, as opposed to giving my half to this world or to my job or to my business, and to giving my other half to my girlfriend or wife.